And he's got nicely away now, led the best part of 150 metres, in front of Enforcer out after him when it's all too late. Then coming Just Zag and Just Zig. In the left-hander past the Apollo Power Plus batteries, Rayline Seats and the Stevens Boat, Psycho Marine into the main straight, and you can mark them down. A good win to Rascala. Billy Babington back in the cockpit today in place of Billy Notley, gets the checkered flag. Rascala first, Enforcer second, fourth and last, but the Wasp did not start. Pretty good win there to Rascala. Billy Babington did it in very, very good style. Hasn't driven that boat for a long while. He replaced Billy Notley today and did it very, very well indeed. Rascala, Bill Babington first. Second placing to Enforcer, a good drive by Brendan Clark. And third home was Just Zag, Eric Hollingsworth. Next event, ladies and gentlemen, will be the A-grade displacement boats, and here we have Happy Hooker going into the water. Could be Johnny Nason. Yeah, John Nason will drive Happy Hooker this time. Johnny Nason. So we've got Happy Hooker on the water. We're waiting on S101. That's Neil Laundy down there. Neil's ready to go out. Top driver Neil, hailed from South Australia originally, now a regular member of the Victorian Speedboat Club. And he's won a lot of races here. And he'll be one of the favourites for this event. S101. Happy Hooker's right. Johnny Nason just adjusting the skid lid. As Rascala comes back with Billy Babington, the victorious driver. A good drive by Bill. Hooker nearest the start boat, next to it Vibrator. S101 away from them is Illusion. SD28 and that Sinner is behind them. Small compact field, but one of class. Nearest the start boat, Happy Hooker, alongside it Vibrator. Centre will come up in 3 and 4, 2 from the outside. It's S101 and Illusion SD28 is on the extreme outside. Gary James hanging onto it at the moment, trying to keep the power down before they get a start, because if they jump the start, they are penalised and brought out of the event. Okay, I'll get a start here. Away they go, and Sinner flew the box at the start and got away well from Happy Hooker. Going up fast on the outside, 101, Illusion, SD28 missed it, and it's dropped back through the field, and Vibrator just in front of it. Here's a good dice for the lead. On the outside, going quickly, S101 from Happy Hooker, who put the 8 on the inside. Johnny Nason is just the leader, but 101's quickly swept past it. It's S101, Neil Laundy the leader from Happy Hooker. They've moved away about 80 metres in front of Sinner. Then Vibrator at last of all, Illusion SD28, and that boat is not firing. It's Happy Hooker, just the leader. Johnny Nason up on the outside, S101. Johnny Nason won't give him an inch of water, that's for sure. Well back in the field, then Sinner running third. Then Vibrator and Illusion SD28 is last of all. Happy Hooker on the inside and out wide, S101. Share the lead as they come around to complete one lap. And coming into the straight the first time again. And it's doing well on the inside. Happy Hooker, Johnny Nason. Second placing, S101. Running third, then is Sinner. The black boat of Ray Barry's. Then Vibrator, Howard Searchfield. And last of all is Illusion SD28. Happy Hooker's got away here. Good drive by Johnny Nason. He sneaked away down towards the carousel, and he's now moved away about 5 boat lengths in front of Neil Laundy. And this is a good drive. It's a wily drive by Johnny Nason as he tips the boat sideways, trying to get all the power out. Puts a little bit of a rooster tail out there to try and keep Neil Laundy wide. And he lost a lot of water there, Neil Laundy, when he went wide on the course, having a little bit of trouble on the choppy lake at the moment. And Happy Hooker has got a good break at the moment, out about 50 metres in front of us, 101, then Sinner. They were followed by Vibrator and last of all SD28, Gary James. They've got to get this leader though, Happy Hooker. It's moved away further now, 60 metres in front of S101, a gap in the field of Sinner. A long gap then to Vibrator and last of all, still a long way from them, SD28. Here comes the yellow flag. Johnny Nason might see this one out. He's still nicely clear. The only danger, S101 coming at him again. It's Happy Hooker in front. Only narrowly, only about 30 metres now. The yellow flag is out. 1 lap to go, and it's Happy Hooker the leader. S101 out after him very quickly again, Neil Laundy, and then Sinner, well back Vibrator and SD28. They're into the back for the last time, down towards Carousel, and can they get Happy Hooker? There goes 101 now, pulls the power on, Happy Hooker's gone, and S101 gallops to the front, races away from them, down towards the left-hander at Apollo Power Plus batteries, down past the Rayline seats, then the Stevens boats and the Psycho Marine, and S101's going to win very, very easily indeed, after kidding to them in the early stages, and Neil Laundy a comfortable win to come down and take the checkered flag. Happy Hooker's going to get rolled for second, he lost all power, and Sinner will get up and run second. Ray Barry, with the Happy Hooker struggling over the line in third spot from the Vibrator. And last of all was Illusion, SD28. Good drive by S101 by Neil Laundy. Bad luck for Johnny Nason. He was doing it well, lost all power down the back there towards Carousel when he appeared to be holding the opposition, but the winner was just too good. S101 Neil Laundy first, Sinner Ray Barry second, and third in was Happy Hooker Johnny Nason. Next race on the program, ladies and gentlemen, will be the Formula Ford Scratch Race, Heat 1 of the Ron Wilkins Memorial. It'll be conducted over 3 heats, the aggregate wins. And the starters we have, from lane 1 will be Gremlin, Laurie Mickelson. Lane 2, Intruder Bobby Walker. 3, Subaru Jeff Hegerton. Lane 4, lane 2 is the Rat Race, Ray Carlton. Lane 4 is Intruder, Bobby Walker. Lane 5, Little Terror, Rob Wyatt. Lane 6, Blue, Barry Baker. 7, Loco 2, Bobby Found. 8, Greg Bellarmine Antics, and 9, Havoc 3, Glenn Eddington. Now they're the starters, and 2 of the very good sponsors behind the Formula Ford boys are Northern Cylinder Heads and RJ Sports Store. Now the Northern Cylinder Heads, if your cylinder head needs reconditioning, take it to Northern Cylinder Head Services at Airport West. They specialise in reclaiming cylinder heads, whether they are cracked, warped, have burned out valves or just plain worn out. They also have a changeover service on cylinder heads for most type of cars and trucks in both petrol and diesel, and also boats. Northern Cylinder Head Services can also handle all your machining requirements, such as boring, honing, crankshaft grinding, chemically cleaning of all parts, crack testing, deck hiding of block, and supplying all parts necessary to recondition your engine. Whether it be a motor mower, car or boat engine, or a large compressor, Northern Cylinder Head Services can handle it. Ring Rob Rennie on at Northern Cylinder Head Services, 24 Fraser Street, Airport West. Give them a ring on 338 1828. Also, for all your sporting requirements, go to RJ Sports Store. They specialise in football, cricket, soccer, athletics, basketball, tennis, leisure wear, and general sporting goods and accessories. RJ stock Nike, Adidas, Diadora, Sarvar, Spank, Bebox, Simpson, and Lecoq Sportif, along with others. RJ's also has a hot letterpress service while you wait lettering, numbering, and transfers on t-shirts, jumpers, wind cheaters, etc. They cater for schools, clubs, and RJ's is an authorised Nike. RJ Sports Store at 125 Dukes Road, and they're on 359 1384. 359 1384. This is Havoc 3 nearest the spectators coming around now. It's the boat nearest the spectators. Havoc 3, that will be the hot favourite for this event. Number 191 emblazoned on the side. Driven by Glenn Eddington, will start the popular pick in this event. Formula Ford Scratch Race, Heat 1 of the Ron Wilkins Memorial. Oh. Take them around again. Number 1 lane nearest the start boat is Laurie Mickelson in Gremlin. Havoc 3 on the outside with Antics Loco 2, Little Terror. Intruder, Gremlin, Rat Race. Those boats lagging back will get left because he won't take them around again, I'd say. Okay, they're set to go. And he's let them go. The stragglers missed out, and I refer to Rat Race. And missing the start badly were Blue and Superoo and Laurie Mickelson. Gremlin was one of the first away from Intruder going fast. There goes Antics around the outside to hit the front. And it's Antics Greg Bell on the leader. Little Terror's getting through. Here's Havoc 3 now, pushing through the field. And they're the 3 leaders at the moment, with Intruder getting a little bit of wash there. Into the straight the first time, that's the VDO main straight. Little Terror on the inside nearest the start boat is the leader from Antics out wide, now going up to take up the running. And Antics, the orange boat, is the leader from the yellow and black boat. The favourites running third, Havoc 3, 191, then Gremlin, followed in by Loco 2 around the outside, Intruder Bobby Walker, then Ray Carlton and Rat Race on the inside from Blueberry Baker and Superoo. Jeff Heckerton was last. Little Terror's got to the front down the back straight as they race down towards Carousel, and he's showing the way. It's Little Terror the leader. In second placing is Antics on the outside. They were followed by Havoc 3 a long way from them, then Loco 2 from Gremlin, then Intruder well back was Blue. A long gap on the field then was Superoo was last of all. Into the straight once more, and Little Terror, Rob Wyatt the leader. Second placing Antics, Greg Bellum. They were followed in by Havoc 3, has got its work cut out at the moment. A long gap on the field, a Loco 2, the white boat running fourth. Then we have Gremlin, Laurie Mickelson, who's getting plenty of water at the back there. Then Intruder, followed by Blue, Rat Race, and Superoo with the men. Down towards the back straight now, the VDO back straight, and they've got to get this leader, Little Terror, Robbie Wyatt. He's nicely clear, about the best part of 50 metres in front of Antics, 80 metres away. The favourite not doing it well at the moment. Havoc 3, a long gap on the field, Logo 2, Bobby Found. Then Gremlin, Laurie Mickelson from Blue. Then Intruder's dropped back through the field. And a long gap on the field, then last of all is Superoo. Into the straight once more, and still Little Terror showing the way from Antics. Then Havoc 3 running third. Then Loco 2, a long gap on the field then. Could have been Blue. Gremlin still going up on the inside. Out wide on the water. Coming through is Blue next. He's gone up on the outside of Gremlin. They were followed in by Intruder, then Rat Race, and Superoo was still last. Little Terror's going like a winner at the moment. He's got right away from Antics, and these two have got right away also from Havoc 3, then Loco 2. They were followed by Blue on the outside of Gremlin, then Rat Race, followed by going around them Intruder, and last of all Superoo. There's the yellow flag, 1 lap to go in the Formula Ford. Scratch race, heat 1 for the Ron Wilkins Memorial, and Little Terror showing the way. Out about 80 to 100 metres now in front of Antics, Greg Bellum. A similar distance away, third is Havoc 3, 191. Then Loco 2, a long gap on the field of Blue. They were followed by Gremlin, then Intruder. Well back then was Rat Race, and last of all Superoo. Into the back for the last time, down towards Carousel, and Little Terror's got this all parcelled up. It's well clear at the moment from Antics, throwing everything but his boot out at Greg Bellum. A long gap then to Havoc 3, and then Loco 2, well back as Blue. They were followed by Intruder, Gremlin, and well back last of all a Superoo. But coming up to get the checkered flag, you can mark them down. A good win indeed, the Little Terror. Driven by Robbie Wyatt first. Second placing will go to Antics, Greg Bellum. Third in, the favourite, Havoc 3, Glenn Eddington. Fourth home will be Loco 2, Bobby Found. And the stragglers coming around now. Looks like Intruder has moved around them to go into 5th spot. As they come to the main straight, yes, it's Intruder 5th. Followed in by Gremlin. Laurie Mickelson improving with each run. Good on you, Laurie. Next home was Rat Race, Ray Carlton. And last in is Superoo, Jeff Heckerton, with Blue failing to finish. Antics, Greg Bellum, another good drive. And third in, Havoc 3, Glenn Eddington. Evil's out there, Rod Frost, who won the first heat. Right, the next event on the program, ladies and gentlemen, race 5 is the 4.2 litre displacement straight. Evil's out wide. SD 12. Blue Thunder, Dragula, Illusion, and nearest the start boat is Sinner. Ray Barry, so it's Sinner nearest the start boat. Alongside him, Illusion SD28, Dragula SD12, Evil and Blue Thunder's away from them. Should go pretty quick in this again. Lining up for start, he should let them go this time. Sinner on the inside with Illusion. Set, away they go. Sinner got away well from Illusion. Look at Evil Rod Frost going around them very quickly. Dragula's dropping back through the field with SD12 and Blue Thunder with them in. Settling down out wide on the water, it's Evil in the centre, Illusion, and Sinner Ray Barry's kicking up on the inside, and it's a great dive down towards the first buoy, where Sinner on the inside is just the leader from Illusion now getting away from it. Evil's third on the outside, about to go up and challenge, but Illusion moved out a bit and Evil Rod Frost was forced a little bit wide. They got away from SD12, then Dragula and Blue Thunder was last of all. Now towards the carousel and Sinner, Ray Barry showing the way, well clear. In second placing, Illusion SD28, Gary James. Up on the outside is Evil Roddy Frost going around them. Illusion got a nice old wash then, and he tipped it sideways on the side, and he's dropped back to third now, Illusion. They were followed further back in the field then to SD12. A long gap in the field, a long way from them, Dragula, and Blue Thunder was last. Sinner the leader, Ray Barry. Second is Evil Rod Frost. They were followed by Gary James in SD28 Illusion. A long gap in the field, SD12 Chris Burns, third degree. And then Dragula, Tommy Heffernan and Blue Thunder about to move up on the outside and possibly put Tommy Heffernan out to last. Racing past the carousel and it's Sinner down towards the Apollo Power plus battery sign and also the Rayline seats and the Stevens boats and Psycho Marine corner. In the left-hander now down towards the VDO main straight, and it's doing it very well. Sinner Ray Barry's going like the breeze out in front. He's well clear of the opposition. He's got right away from Evil Rod Frost, who's throwing everything but at the boat for the boot. And third placing Illusion SD28, a long gap in the field of SD12, then Tommy Heffernan in Dragula and Blue Thunder still with the men. Heading the back straight once more with about a lap and a half to go now, and it's Sinner Ray Barry showing the way, and he's got it shot to piece at the moment. Have to stop to lose it from there badly. In second placing Evil, making up a lot of water but still a long way from the leader. And then Illusion SD28 not firing today at all. They were followed in by SD12 well back in the field, Dragula. And they've got one lap to go now. Sinner Ray Barry acknowledges the yellow flag. Good boy, he said. One lap to go, that'll do me, as he moves right away from Evil. SD28 Illusion, Gary James third. They were followed by SD12 Chris Burns. Then Dragula and last of all is Blue Thunder, but Sinner's got this well won. He's well clear down the back past Carousel, into the left-hander of the Apollo Power plus Batteries corner, down past the Rayline Seats corner, and the Psycho Marine Stevens Boats boy, into left-hander now into the main straight for the very last time, and Sinner's going to take the checkered flag in good style. A second and a first today for Ray Barry, a good drive and a good win. Second home, Evil Rod Frost for first and a second, and Illusion third. 2/3 for Gary James so far today in the 4.2 litre displacement scratch race. Fourth home will be SD12, Chris Burns. A good dives for fifth and sixth spots. Here's a go, Tommy Heffernan in the green boat, and the other boat, Blue Thunder on the outside. Good dives for last, but Tommy Heffernan's going to get fifth. In Dragula, and sixth and last was Blue Thunder, Darren Walker. Second placing went to Evil Rod Frost, and third was Illusion SD28, Gary James. So repeating, the winner, outright in good style, Sinner Ray Barry. Second placing to Evil Rod Frost, third Illusion Gary James, fourth home SD12 Chris Burns, fifth Dragula Tommy Heffernan, and sixth and last, Blue Thunder, Darren Walker. In the second heat of the 4.2 litre hydro scratch race, and had a very nice day now at Albert Park Lake. Beautiful spot for speedboat racing. Right, these boats are now coming around, forming up. Just Zag on the inside of the start boat. Next to him, Just Zig. The red boat is in force of Brendan Clark, and on the outside, Brascala Billy Babberton, taking a very, very wide line. Right, they'll get a start this time as Eric Hollingworth goes up and Just Zag next to it. Just Zag and Just Zig together. He's going to let them go, and Just Zig got the fly, got away about 2 lengths in front at the start from Just Zag, Enforcer and Rascala. This will be interesting now. Just Zig got away to a very handy break at the start, and it shows away from Just Zag. Rascala's right off for the water there, right off the course, and in behind them Enforcer. Racing into the straight the first time, and the leader is Just Zig, snaking a lot though. Dennis Parker the leader. Rascala's now raced into second spot. They were followed by Just Zag, and Enforcer is out last. Right out of the straight once more, and Just Zig the leader after a good start showed the way about 50 metres in front of Rascala, who won the first heat. About 30 boat lengths away then to Just Zag, and about 15 metres away on the outside Enforcer is going up very quickly to try and get into third spot. Right down past the Apollo Power Plus batteries, the Rayline Seats corner and the Stevens boats, and Psycho Marine corner into the VDO main straight. And the leader is Just Zig. Dennis Parker from the Melton Club showing the way. Out now about 100 metres in front of Rascala, Billy Babberton. A long gap on the field then was Just Zag, Eric Hollingworth, the blue boat on the inside and the red one on the outside. Now going to third spot is Enforcer. Out of the straight once more down towards Carousel, and it's Just Zig showing the way. He's moved further away in front of Rascala, got a very big break now. About 150 metres away to Just Zag, and Enforcer still whipped them in. Down towards the left-hander, the Apollo Power Plus batteries and the Rayline Seats, and also the Stevens boats and Psycho Marine corner into the main straight now, the VDO main straight, and down towards the VDO finish buoy, and it's Just Zig showing the way with 2 down, 2 to go. Dennis Parker's got a big break on them though. He shows away from Rascala, the blue and white boat of Billy Babberton's, then the blue boat Just Zag, and Enforcer, the red boat, is last of all. And the back straight once more where they started from, and Just Zig is a commanding lead at the moment. He's out the best part of 200 metres now in front of Billy Babberton in Rascala. Long gap on the field of Just Zag, and Enforcer was last of all. Just Zig is down to the 3 left-handers. That's the Rayline Seats, the Apollo Power Plus batteries, and the Psycho Marine and Stevens boats corners, and he's into the main straight with the yellow flag out, and they've really got to go to catch him. I don't think they can with 1 lap to go. The yellow flag is out. It's Just Zig the leader. He's out 200 metres in front of Rascala, about 150 away to Just Zag, and about 100 then to Enforcer last of all. But Just Zig, after that brilliant start, is into the back straight already down towards Carousel, and I'd like to be on him if I could, because he looks all over a winner, Just Zig. He's well clear down the back straight, and he's coming around to take the checkered flag, and it's a good drive after having a bit of bad luck in the first heat where he finished 4th, and as he goes past the Apollo Power Plus batteries, the Psycho Marine Stevens boats corner and the Rayline Seats, and into the main straight to get the checkered flag, Just Zig, Dennis Parker, takes the checkered flag, and a very happy boy too. Dennis Parker first, second home Rascala. Billy Babberton has a first and a second to his credit. Third home Just Zag, who ran third in the first heat, and Enforcer was 4th and last. The Wasp didn't get a start. Okay, we'll check those for you after running of the second heat of the 4.2 litre hydros. Does that mean he's disqualified? So he's out. Would you please take note, ladies and gentlemen, the winner, Just Zig, Dennis Parker, has been penalised 60 seconds for jumping the start. This means victory now will go to Rascala, Billy Babberton, from Just Zig, and Enforcer you'll find as third. Dennis Parker has been penalised 1 minute for jumping the start. Next event, ladies and gentlemen, will be the A-grade boats scratch race over 4 laps. Johnny Naismith got up here, drove Happy Hooker an earlier race, and Johnny had the race won and the 4.2 litre displacement, which just stopped badly. What happened?
Wrong heat range spark plugs, Ted.
But how could this come about? It's a simple problem that can happen to anybody.
Well, me being an expert, I do make mistakes every now and then, mate, and it was the wrong range.
It's Gary's boat, but Ray Milton from South Australia will be at the wheel of Illusion SD28 this event, and happy hooker is Bob Webster back in the boat. And nearest the start boat is Happy Hooker alongside it 101, Illusion SD28 on the outside, SD28, and Sinner in the middle. Sinner 3 out from the start boat. Now they should get a start this time, 4 laps of the course. Start boat pulling away as soon as he drops the flag, they're off. Set, and away they go. Happy Hooker got away okay. S101 quickly going up on the outside to take up the running, and it's 101 the leader. Neil Laundy on the outside from Happy Hooker. Sinner and Illusion has dropped out the last. Settling down and going very fast, wide out in the water. It's S101 Neil Laundy the leader from Bob Webster, who's on the second on the inside, and Happy Hooker. And then Sinner is snaking very badly sideways. Ray Barry and Illusion SD28. Gary can't get this boat going right today, and that's for sure. Ray Milton at the wheel this time, I should say. Ray Milton this time. Okay, it's S101, the leader down the back straight, the VDO back straight from Sinner Ray Barry, Happy Hooker Bob Webster, and Illusion SD28 Ray Milton. Right into the back straight once more, past the Apollo Power Plus batteries, the Rayline seats, and also the Psycho Marine and Stephen Boat's corner. Into the left-hander now as they come into the main straight once more. And doing it very well, Neil Laundy, 101 going for the double. It's a good boat this and a good driver. He's got right away from Sinner Ray Barry, then Happy Hooker Bob Webster, and SD28 Ray Milton was last of all. As they race out of the straight once more, and our leader's got a big break past Carousel, now towards the left-hander at Rayline seats, Apollo, Power Plus batteries, Stevens Boats and Psycho Marine corner, and now towards the left-hander at VDO. As they come into the main straight once more, there'll be 2 down and 2 to go for S101 Neil Laundy. He's got the best part of about 200 metres now over Sinner. Racing third is Happy Hooker Bob Webster, and still last Illusion SD28 Ray Milton. Back with our race leaders, he races down the back once more with about a lap and a half to go as he goes down fast towards the Carousel on the far side of the course, and he's doing it very, very well indeed. S101 Neil Laundy, he's the leader. Well clear of Sinner, the big black boat of Ray Barry's, then the white and green boat Happy Hooker third, then SD28 Illusion Ray Milton last of all. The yellow flag is out, 1 lap to go, and this has got it shot to pieces, S101. He's going to bolt and he's well clear, Neil Laundy. Member of the VSBC, hailing originally from South Australia. Sinner's running second, Ray Barry, who's performed very admirably today. Happy Hooker Bob Webster driving okay, is running third, and SD28 Ray Milton was last of all. But our leaders racing down towards the last 3 boys down the back, past the Apollo Power Plus batteries, Rayline seats, into the left-hander at the Stevens Boat Psycho Marine corner, into the main straight, and you can start putting them down on your program. Race number 7, A-grade scratch race, a double to S101 Neil Laundy, a great drive. Sinner, 2 starts for 2 seconds in the A-grade. Will come over to get the checkered flag in second spot. Third in will be SD28 Illusion Ray Milton, and fourth and last Happy Hooker Bob Webster. Well, a good drive and a good win by S101 Neil Laundy. As I said, he's a very, very good driver. Second placing has gone to Sinner, Ray Barry, and third was Happy Hooker Bob Webster. So it's S101 Neil Laundy, Sinner Ray Barry, and Happy Hooker Bob Webster after running of the second heat of the A-grade scratch race over 4 laps. Placement champion Gary James, and Gary, it hasn't been your day today, mate. What's wrong?
Oh, a little off the pace, I think, Ted. I think the water's a little rough for mine. I got a bad start in the first race, and I couldn't catch the pole boat. I've been letting Ray Milton from South Australia have him drive the boat, and he drove in that A-grade race just then and picked up a third. So I think he's getting the feel of it. But we're just sort of feeling our way around. It's a little rough. We're just taking it easy, and there's always another race.
Yeah, that's for sure, Gary. Because the boat. Well, how is the motor? There's no worries. You haven't no problems with the motor or anything like that?
Oh, the motor's running sweet as cream, Ted. It's just the muffler's knock a little off my top end. But I guess everyone's in the same boat, so or it'd be all around the same power-wise, I suppose.
It looks a bit choppy out there. How bad is it?
It's awesome. The back straight is very rough indeed, it's especially around near the carousel down there. And the first in turn 1, coming into turn 2, it's awful rough, and the boat's doing all funny things. It's getting up on its gunnel, and it's not sliding like it should, and it's getting a little sideways and throwing me around the seat and having a hard time staying in it.
What about the handicap, you or Ray?
I think I'll put Ray in it because I think he needs the practice.
Oh.